Hi Virgo, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help us all, you all, on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your before we get into it, please don't forget to check out my Kickstarter. If you would like to study tarot in the new year with me for 12 weeks, you can check that out in the link in the description box below. If you want to get a reading at a great price, or you want to get one of my calendars, tarot calendar, full moon or new moon calendar, check them out. With that said, your key to the week is the Devil card, right? So this is going to be a week that's going to highlight to you where you have either been pushing too hard, where maybe you have refused to let go of a certain idea or ideal, or it might even just show you where it is that you've kind of just been what's the words that I want to use? It might show you this week where you've refused to let go of something to your own detriment. Do you know what I mean? Like, as an example, I was saying this actually on one of my lives just recently. I know this year I really pushed it. Like, it's good to work hard. It's good to put your heart and soul into something, but it's also good to take a rest as well. And the Devil card is basically saying this is not a week for you to push. This is a week for you to take a step back. Is there, are you exhibiting workaholic tendencies? I'm not really one to talk. Are you pushing too hard in a direction that really is either no good for you or isn't doing you any favors? That's the question that you need to ask yourself this week. For your actions and options, you have the 10 of Wands. This is about lightening the load on your plate. If there's something that you can outsource, then do. If there's something that you can get assistance with or help with, then do. This would be a really good week for you to really start going through, in fact, sifting through your entire life and asking yourself, how do I streamline this? How do I remove what is either superfluous or taking up too much time and energy? What is not worth what is not worth the time or the space or the attention that it's taking up. The other thing with your actions and options, this is about what you do and what you choose. So this would be a week where you might have an opportunity to speak on something that kind of feels not necessarily out of bounds, but actually it might be that maybe you're speaking on a subject that you're not well versed in, but it's still something that you need to do or something that you've decided to do. So yeah, this is great. For your communications and conversations, you have the 7 of Pentacles. Take your time this week, right? Especially if you're having any conversations about money, finances, especially if you're having conversations about your longer term plans or goals, because you've got this right underneath the Devil card, which suggests that maybe you're trying to hold on to one specific ideal, and where you're trying to go or where you're trying to get to, it just doesn't mesh. Do you know what I mean? You're going to have to find, and this is why I say this would be a great week to outsource something. It's not a week to try to do everything yourself. Just consider that. Slow and steady with the communication this week. For your money and materials, you have the King of Pentacles. So your money's good, right? A Capricorn person may feature for you. Remember that King of Pentacles or the King of Earth is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. If you want to learn more, check out my course. Shameless self-promotion there, I know. What you could also see as well, so the King of Pentacles, when it comes to money, is a great card. If there's money or funding that you're applying for, or if there's money that you need in order to further your goals, your business, if you have one, or if maybe you just want more money when it comes to the boss, this would be a week where if you're going to have that conversation, you really need to structure the way that you ask for it, because if you kind of just go in and say, right, that's it, I want a pay rise or I'm leaving, they might just say, okay, well, see you later. You want to think about the way that you approach this. If it's for your business and you're reaching out to banking institutions or lenders of any sort, this could be a good week for it. But again, remember, try not to be too rigid. That I think this is the what you're being asked for this week, is to get out of that sort of it has to be this way mentality. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, this would be a week where neck, throat, all of that is something that you want to look after. It could also be for a select few of you as well. You might feel almost just like, do you know what I mean? Like it might be a challenge to house or harness your energy this week. So just something for you to be aware of. And the reason I say that is because the King of Pentacles, for me, as the way that I read, literally represents the sign of Taurus. Now, I said a Capricorn could feature because obviously it's an earth sign. I was going to say Aquarius then, Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. So that is literally a Capricorn person. But in terms of your physicality, King of Pentacles, Taurus, neck, throat, all of that sort of stuff. When it comes to your home and environment, this is you just really enjoying the place. This is you enjoying your space, not even making yourself comfortable, but feeling the comfort in that. It's a very strong week in that regard, and it's, you know, I think home is definitely going to be your sanctuary, you know, more so than ever this week. And then for your love and relations, you have the Two of Swords. And this comes underneath the Seven of Pentacles. And this is funny as well, because I've been talking about this for a while. Virgos and their partners, it looks like you guys are gearing up to move ahead with something. And the Two of Swords is basically saying that this is you guys trying to figure out how to navigate something. So for those of you that are partnered or in relationships, it may be that there's a decision this week that you guys need to make together. And it would be wise to make it together. Like, you know, if they zig, you zig. If you zag, they zag. Like, whatever it is that you do, you've got to do it in tandem. For those of you that are single, your Two of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles, this could be where somebody that you have either had a crush on or has had a crush on you may show a glimmer of interest, and vice versa. You might find yourself this week like, you know what, I've known this person for ages and never really felt anything for them, and now, you know, I kind of feel like maybe I like them, or maybe, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just a thought in the background there. But it could be something that's coming to light, but it looks like you're really scrutinizing whatever the connection is between you. So for those of you that are single, have a poke about with the feelings, see how you really feel about this person, because there might be something there. With that said, and it's probably likely to be another earth sign as well. Look at this, because, you know, maybe a Capricorn, who knows. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I will see you soon.